Hello guys, this is Araiz and welcome back to a new stream. I'm just currently testing out the microphone, the volume.
Hello guys, this is
Alright, okay, the volume is going perfectly fine. Alright, so I'm gonna start up the game right now. And there will be a surprise once it switches over to the main screen, because I might as well just say it now. I will be recording my face, so this will be a face reveal, I guess. So it should be exciting. Um, I'm playing this on my laptop, my new laptop, so it's been a while. I've last streamed or played on a platform that is in a console. So I just switched over to my other screen. I'm just seeing if it's switching over. What's going on here? Is it not switching over? Oh, wait, let me just see. That's bizarre. Do I not have the settings on? Just hold up, guys. I am just gonna be seeing something. Oh wait, I see. I was pressing the wrong. I was pressing F2, Control F2 to switch my screen when I was supposed to be doing Control 2. All right. So hi guys, you guys can see me now. Now sorry for it took a few minutes of issues, but hey, this isn't me. So let's start up. Okay. I have on a windowed screen. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Okay. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. And we have a content warning. Interesting. There's content warning. I was looking at a list of games to play, and this popped up, and it was for free on Steam. So I just went up and downloaded it. I thought it'd just be a normal visual novel. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age. Alright, it ain't gonna be too crazy, because the age is at least up to 13. Team Salvato. Not suitable for children or those easily disturbed. Wow, what's gonna happen? Okay. And let me just music. Let me just put here sound as well. Alright, I'm happy with this. Alright, so a new game. Here's my name, Araiz. Okay, so I'm not playing with my controller because this game doesn't need to be able to play with controller. Hey, I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Alright, okay. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sat and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I don't know, should I be reading out everything? I overslept again, Sayori said. But I caught you this time. Now I'm saying, maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. That scream. Did you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me? That's mean, Araiz. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. I'm fine. But you did wait for me after all. But I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to be. Whatever you say, Sayori. Haha. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Now I don't know how long this game is. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making the daily commute. By the way, Araiz, have you decided on a club to join yet? I can guess what club I'm gonna be joining. A club. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Well, I lied to you, Sarari. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Something that I do. Well, not anime these days, just few animes, not as I used to watch a lot, like years ago. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. People who play these type of games, do they read out everything? Because it can become very tiresome. Man, I was tired when I had to read out my presentation in my uni class. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NAET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. NAET. Those are people who are super addicted to the internet online in the Japanese culture. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. As I say, dismissively. I don't know what I'm looking at because I have my other screen this way. But okay. No promises though. Alright. Will you at least promise me you try, Lil? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay. Why do I let myself get lectured by a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her mind. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Starting with hobbies. Hello, Sayori. Oh no, that's me. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just in here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. So she's part of the Doki Doki Literature Club. Sayori, yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Me. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Alright, vice president. Who's the president? Would that be one of the love roots? Is that how this game is? Like, different girls, different roots for them? Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Goddamn, Sarori. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Yeah. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Imagine plot twist. She is cunning. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yeah, yes, let's go. And first today marks the day I sold myself a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. Or I'm just checking if you guys can see me. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Is she the president? Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Araiz, what a nice surprise. So I know her. Seems like. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So when do I start writing my own dialogue? Or choosing my own dialogue? What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Hi Monica. It's great to see you again, Araiz. Monica smiles sweetly. Is she interested in me? We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Araiz. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. It seems like there's a lot of room in this classroom. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Good for me. Good. Yeah, good for me. I mean, the girl have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica I follow. Do you see the cupcake? It's delicious! Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I mean, the angle is probably the same. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she blushing towards me? She got some feelings for me. She went for me to take a bite. When I compliment her, she probably blushes more. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Did she say she made it herself? This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. She is blushing, alright? I thought you technically did, so I already said, well, maybe. But not for you, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki with logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea serve. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Do you keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm okay with tea. I drink tea, but I prefer coffee. Keeps me up as well. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Well, Natsuki invited me. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Okay, Sayori is the name of the girl, the childhood friend. Alright. Natsuki was the one who gave me the cupcake, right? Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, we'll make sure you feel right, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica's the president. Alright, I got it wrong. I said Yuri's the president. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. That's a dream? Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the efforts to start something brand new. Okay, we've been going at it for nearly 9 minutes. 19, I mean. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Araiz, what kind of things do you like to read? Can I finally decide? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Sorry, I'm gonna need to charge my headset now. It's low on charge. So just give me a few minutes, guys. and just enjoy looking at the girls, I guess. I don't know. Yes, I'm hurrying up. Oh no, wait. I did it the wrong way. Alright, there we go. Okay, got this here. God damn it, you fool. Okay, let's try that. Alright, it's charging now. Alright, Natsuki's. Well, I skipped that by accident. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking about seeing Yuri's sad smile. Hey, that image really conveys a sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories about with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Horror. I like horror. Probably my favorite genre, as a hobby to watch. I'm more interested in crime and stuff, but horror, I watch a lot of horror. So you could say it's my favorite genre, or maybe not, because I do watch it for silly horror movies as well, like B horror movies. Yeah, B horrors. Is that what it's called? I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Natsuki, no one's talking to you. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki starts over to me for a split second. Look, just confess that you like me now. Then I'll just deny you. Then you can stop talking to me. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Then she's gonna blush more. What? What gives you that idea? I mean, they probably know you a lot, don't they? How long have you guys been club members? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... She stops. Okay. Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. I've wrote 3 poems from year 7 to year 9, British school system. And the poems, each of my 3 poems in those 3 years, got selected to be published in a compilation of poems comprised of selected students from different schools in the Hammersmith and Fulham borough. I think the Hamilton Round from the borough, or maybe other boroughs too. Why don't you share them sometime? So I have 3 of the books in my bookshelf. So that probably has to be my most accomplished thing I've done in life so far. Natsuki vs Araiz. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Alright, my quality looks like it's staying up to 180p. Because I don't have my laptop Wi-Fi connected to through Ethernet. I just have, the Wi-Fi. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. When I use to stream on my computer, which is behind my laptop where I'm recording this, I had that connected through Ethernet, so the quality was crisp. Do you have the writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sat in silence for a moment. This is very long reading. I need to watch other people after this to see if they read out everything. Because I've been going out for 27 minutes and nothing really much happened. Okay. Why is this game popular? I played visual novels before, especially on my PS4, like Psychopaths. I played that. I played the Memories, and then Code Realize. I played several visual novels. I have an idea, everyone, and my favorite visual novels are probably does Persona count as visual novels? Probably not. Would be the Zero Escape series and Danganronpa. Well, I only played the first 2, and what else? There was another thing in my head, but I forgot. Natsuki and Yuri looked quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. God damn it. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get all a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. The first poem I wrote, which was selected in year 7, I'm surprised it even got selected. I felt like some of my friends were better than mine, and they should got selected instead. But I do like the poem I wrote in year 8 and year 9. Isn't that right, Race? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? I just need to clean my glasses. It's kind of fogging up. What's that? I'll try reading at the same time, even though I can't really see properly. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I like that dialogue. That was actually funny. Man, I almost poked it into my eyes. It's cold here in London. Why did I say London so weirdly? What the hell is going on with my eyes? Alright, I'm fine now. I never said I would join this club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Araiz, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if Ryan Poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Okay, that dialogue was weird because he kind of goes back and forth with being interested with these girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes all light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Araiz, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already sense the anxiety welling up inside me. Just say no, lad. Just say no. You gotta say no. I didn't read it. I pressed continue. Anyway, you guys probably can pause to read it. Hey Araiz, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sarah and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I will have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. That's where we start choosing our routes, right? Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Bruh, can I even read anymore? And I guess that starts with a random poem tonight. Okay, pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes the poem the most. Yeah, I can finally choose. I'm interested in more of the darker hair type of girls, so I might go for To Please Monica. No, not Monica, Yuri. Horror. Anxiety, right? Term disarray. Fluffy music, captive. Depression, captive. Lollipop, shame, kitty, intellectual, swimsuit, pain. Oh no, pain's for her. Whisper, shiny, hope, bird, flying feather, Doki Doki, heaven sent, explode, philosophy. Vanilla, sorry, lazy, sugar, lipstick, suicide. God damn it, Yuri, you weirdo. Destiny, playground, lost. Dazzle, sparkle, pleasure, existence, silly. Existence. Meager, prayer, comfort, rain cloud, ribbon. Fun, smile, fireflies, journey, aura. Grief. Oh no, that's for her. Shit. Fear. Oh no, that's for her. What? Crimson Party, cage. Frightening. Or disorientated, I guess. Disaster. Tragedy. Oh no, that's oh shit. Graveyard. 17 out of 20, just 3 more. Agonizing. Misery. That's god damn it, Sayori. Atone. Forgive. Broken Wrath. There we go. Yuri is our masterpiece. Hi again, Araiz. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Is it, huh? Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Araiz. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Shut the fuck up, Natsuki. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come in and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Saint Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry guys, Araiz always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. God damn Araiz, you got let her do it. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracted. Oh shit. Apologies guys. I've been reading way too much, god damn it. I get this is an indie game, but we need voice actors now, god damn it. At least have, you know, this water. I ain't drinking it too quickly, and I have a spare one with a small amount on my other desk at one. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Araiz can become good friends too. You're gonna start getting jealous, Sayori. Is this where the crazy bit comes in to play? Like the content warning? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Well, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. I gotta stop like moving a lot. Okay, it'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. A horror book, huh? I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, read and chill, discuss it if you wanted. This is... Why is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she think I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice the intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. We go to the closet? Nope? Okay. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of a book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this since I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious how you came across. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. As it keeps going and I keep reading it, I can't read anymore. So maybe a visual novel ain't good for me doing for a YouTube video. Is that so? What's it about anyway? I mean, dude, you can read the synopsis yourself. Well, I'm dude, so I should be talking about myself, really. Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol at the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark tone came from nowhere. I mean, you should have kind of expected it, since you're talking to a person who likes reading those stuff. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of those sort of things, Araiz? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Yes, you are. No, again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in anything. I just want to see how long is this game. I'm just gonna search up. How long to beat? Doki. Average 4 hours. Completion is 7 hours 26 minutes. And this is without skipping, right? Leisure should take around 7 hours 25 minutes. Rushed should be 2 hours 34 minutes. And right in the middle should be around 4 hours. We're not really taking out too much time. Like, we're progressing the story, but I'm just taking a few breaks in between, but not that long. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and Ryan fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Wait, do I have a USB stick this way? Yes, I do, thank God. On my computer, there's like... On my motherboard, there's 2 USB sticks. Right? And here on my laptop I have 3. That's good. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had to put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. I don't know what clicked on my headphone. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel a presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad type of thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I'll just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I really don't mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slam my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the bucket open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. By holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. God damn it! My lips trying to get up again. We continue the first chapter in silence. I don't know when to end the video. Like, is there like segments like it leads into a different segment, then I end the video, or is it just so continuous? Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it fly over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Araiz, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait. I didn't mean in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were so self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that is kind of cute. Ah, what are you saying all of a sudden? Okay everyone, if we're gonna read a poem now, I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales bed from finishing a thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit. You know, that's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? Can't wait. Sarah and Monica enthusiastically pull out the poems. Sarah is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral note. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Okay, I kinda went crazy with my word. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go with Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Did I say lies? Item? I don't know. Okay, moving on. Exception. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri, huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri treats off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and have been through that myself. I have kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make the style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing in a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes down with practice and learning by example and try new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Araiz is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Araiz smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of fun. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I'll probably end the video once we're done with this club meeting. In today's club meeting, I guess. How long have I been recording for? Um, 55 minutes, alright. I'm just gonna bring her to. Actually, should I take a bit of break? I might end up finishing this game in 7 hours. Green Goblin actor Dane DeHaan says there is no truth to rumors that he will reprise his role in Marvel Studios' Spider-Man 3. Sorry for being quiet, I'm just, not speaking a lot so I can get my voice back. Actually, let me get water as well. I don't think I can read in that writing scripture. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I kind of like that. I'm sorry, I have such a horrible handwriting. Nah, that was beautiful handwriting. I don't really like the scripture, but that was beautiful. I wasn't thinking that what took you a long time to read. I imagine I quickly pressed spacebar, and would she have a different dialogue? Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Now, I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Araiz. Really? I must have totally missed the point. How did you miss that? Even I didn't think it was about ghosts, lad. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. No, I did read it. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last and remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's really nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, sir. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Araiz. Me too. Oh, nigga, who should I show my phone next? We get Natsuki taken care of. Come on here, nag. Araiz, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. Shut the fuck up. What? Harsh. What? You expect me to believe that she actually put effort into this? Try reading it. Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine, but sorry. You get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid. Okay, I like that handwriting too. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I liked it. That was fun. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't it the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Agree, Araiz. I agree with myself, I guess. Well, a digital me, I guess. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you harder. I like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Yeah, I was bringing out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's why it's meant to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect it from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I really don't care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Good lad. We'll share to Sayori, I guess. This is a good poem, Araiz. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess alright. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. I could have cheated, you know. Why ain't no one bring out the fact I could have cheated? Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminded me how you're really part of the club now. God damn it, Myers. Okay. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. You know, up until last March, I always kept it clave shaven. What? Clean shaven. Oh, clave. Oh, what the fuck was I saying before? Clean shaven my face, but then once the stay-at-home orders here in the UK in March, I started growing out my beard for the first time. Then I throughout my time I got shaved it, then grew out my beard a lot. Then just 2 weeks ago I shaved it all off. Then I start keeping this goatee. Just trying a new style, well, of course, I don't know why I said that. I just want to give my life story a bit, I guess, in between all my videos, all my 100 videos. So if you guys do watch a lot of my videos, you get pieces of my life. I'm really not into it yet, but that doesn't mean I break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Araiz. Okay, we're over an hour. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. and I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about it. Oh, god damn it. Alright. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. There's a secret, but I trust it too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I liked it too as well. Sorry, this is just a guess, but did you just swear until this moment to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to your yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Yeah, this was so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh yeah. I thought she was going to say Monica's the last now. But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Now finally, Monica. Hi Araiz. Having a good time so far? Oh yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, I'll just drop the voice. I will drop the voice. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Aha. Don't worry, Araiz. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Araiz. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. Can I read my own poem? I don't even know what I wrote. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Aha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of rhyme, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that like that effectively. I love reading, goddamn. Both allowing people, man, I should just play the Alien Isolation. I was planning to play that, but then I was like, I should probably go easier just to not put my laptop on any strain. And not to strain my laptop. So I should have played Alien Isolation. I only played that game like once on my PS4, but only like for an hour at least. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or learn them deeply and analyze all of the nuances. I'm gonna be honest. Not what I expect. I expect a bit more engaging. This kind of bores me. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of style, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Well, I might be trying to do that. I don't know why I just did that. I'm going to be playing it on replay. Oh yeah, that's cringe. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Man, this is long. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I'll reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, scratching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Again, I liked it as well. So what do you think? It's very freeform. That's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's kind of style that's gone really popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting an emphasis on the time between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, but because it's always coming on, it kind of comes on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Finally, we're fucking done. Phew. I guess that's everyone. A glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. I already read that. It's as if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing ability. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sarah and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Atsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Natsuki, don't be a bitch. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can this be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Just being a bitch again. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I guess I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked for someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sarah liked it. And Araiz did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my rhyme style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Araiz liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. They're gonna fight, eh? They're gonna fight! Oh, I didn't realize you were investing in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I meant. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Araiz appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. I appreciate both of yours equally. My back's getting tired. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Ooh, she got you there. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Damn. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Araiz started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's Leo. This doesn't involve you. Oh damn, Nat and Yuri snapped at Monica. I don't like fine guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Araiz, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Is the literature club gonna break up, or they're gonna make up? She could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple rhyme is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to figure out. Help me explain that to her, Araiz. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, is also a waste. You understand that, right, Araiz? Well, I'm gonna have to choose, right? Why did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about Ryan. But whoever I agree with, they probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be Yuri. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't have picked a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret I was so impressed. But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Ooh. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized, don't you think you should do too? Natsuki clenched her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle this pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and to clear my head. When are we done with this class? I spent way too long here. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. You spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws in the trash. Natsuki? She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried into her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone have gone frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Araiz, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, about your boobs? I would never do anything so shameful. It's not like you had a boob job once I came in to show off. I'm getting your boobs grow so quickly in the day once I come in. So weird. I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. Thank God. Spent way too long in that goddamn classroom. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Araiz, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing too. No, what? Poems. Why? And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So we're gonna improve on poems, alright? Like with the stuff we learned. So your problems with even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I wanted to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Araiz, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Yeah. Sarah beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sarah and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sarah, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise that they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Araiz, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sarah still hasn't caught to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. So my video stopped there, but the live is still going on. Alright, that's good. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, once we go back into the class, then I'll just save and stop the video. Anxiety, unstable, frightening, ambient, contamination, fear. Oh no, Sarah got fear. Empty. Oh no, Sarah again, what the fuck? Disown. Judgment. Let's go horror. Death. Oh shit, fucking death. Misfortune. Fuck. Sayori and Yuri can't be drawn right now, can they? Despise. Disarray. Crimson. Desire. Inferno. Defeat. A second guessed it just a second late. A second earlier before I clicked it. That was gonna be Sayori's massacre. Unrestrained. Anger. Oh, that's what's her name again? Natsuki. First time we got her to jump up. Misery. Wait, didn't I click that earlier? Scars. Fuck. That was Sayori again. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi Araiz. Hi Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Haha. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess there's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. She has food, doesn't she? I just wanted to look at it. Oh, she didn't write it yet. She wants to make time, then write it and get inspiration at the lunch hall. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and it gets opened. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Aha, I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have just bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. Well, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Aha. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening. Her face is in her book as always. Aha. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Araiz to let me borrow some money. That's don't get me involved in this like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mysterious little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough. Retribution. Ah, did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Yeah. I don't know if something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in a plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Natsuki. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sorry suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you just seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Thank God I don't need to read today. The poems, I mean. I stopped reading this game. It's making me crazy. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried on anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. Signal me as the boyfriend? What? What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I don't believe you. Monica's hiding something. I kind of just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should probably play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yeah. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Araiz. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not exactly. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. How the fuck do you say that? I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already sat down. Sayori somehow already finished the entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Here. Should I end it here? I'll probably end it here. I'm done with this. Save. Empty slot. There we go. Now let's quit. Yes. Interest. Oh! It quit me out of the game. Damn. Wait, I wanted to do a proper intro. Alright, help. Let me just... Oh no, it sent me to our website. Now, actually, should I switch over to my screen display? Yeah. I'm just gonna go on Twitter and check some stuff out. Some news to catch on. Zendaya on Spider-Man 3 via actors on active. A Mulligan. I don't know which actress. Okay, Carey Mulligan. Oh my god, how far through Spider-Man? Is our third. These things go by so fast. We still have a lot to do. A lot left to do. It's like running from aliens and things you can't see. Part of that is kind of fun. A lot of what we do is escapism. Just being able to play a teenager again. Okay. She probably said much more, right? Oh no, okay, just a link. IO Interactives, the developers behind Hitman, especially the newer games, since Square Enix let IO go with the IP. IO Interactive's James Bond game will include an all-new digital Bond, not inspired by any actor. There will be a completely original story with potential for a trilogy. Alright, cool. Oh, The Mandalorian Season 3 starts filming April 5th, 2021. The source is productionlist.com. And Jacob, the head editor-in-chief of Disgusting Film, has said production list ain't an accurate source. So this discussion has already happened this year with a different TV series. What has Daniel RPK been saying? According to Daniel RPK, aka Daniel Richtman, via Patreon, if Morbius, Venom 2 and other Spider-Man spin-offs have no return, Sony Japan will force Sony Pictures to sell the Spider-Universe back to Marvel, as Sony needs money to continue the Sony Pictures Universe of Marvel characters, SPUMC. Now, Daniel Richtman as a source, as a scooper, is very mixed, but I kind of don't believe this one. Because Sony, we don't know the full negotiations between the Marvel, but with the renegotiations, I think they also somehow got a deal with the Spider-Man rights for the video games. That's why it's exclusive for the PlayStation consoles. Tomorrow, X-Men Row. Election of the X-Men. What's this? What's going on tomorrow? You know, X-Men, I'm a huge fan of X-Men. Won't get my video flagged or anything. You showing a clip from WandaVision, which I've been really enjoying, so I recommend you guys checking it out. 3 episodes in, the 4th episode is coming on this Friday. Damn, that's good, that's good. Hey, not much news to be fair. This is from Batman The Enemy Within, the 2nd season of Batman the Telltale series. And yeah, damn, not enough news. That's disappointing. I like coming to seeing some new stuff, especially relating to, you know, comic books and video games. And I'll switch over to any game. Now, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video or stream. I mean, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more streams and videos. The next video for Final Fantasy VII Remake for Chapter 16 should come out whenever I'm not lazy, since I still need to record that. And I've been doing, you know, my assignments these days as well. There's a black bar behind them. What's going on there? But the next stream for Doki Doki Literature Club, you guys can expect it maybe tomorrow or maybe somewhere time this week. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video stream, leave a like, subscribe, because it supports me into creating these videos and streams. And yeah, pretty much that's it. I'll see you guys next time, and stay safe. You know, COVID is still on the rise, especially in the UK. The death ratio here is definitely probably the worst in the world, compared to our population. And there's pretty not much to say. Hopefully this year is better than last year. But yeah, until next time, peace out.